I'm Amber Miller, and I'm going to be interviewing Jenna Brewer. She is the Library Media Specialist for Euro Brown Elementary School in Gadsden. She has 18 years of experience, and she serves kindergarten through 5th grade, the entire school. Hello, Miss Brewer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I would like to ask you some questions today about technology and how it has made a difference in the way you teach, if that's okay with you. Okay. The first question I had are, what are some of the difficulties of using technology in your classroom?
The difficulty is funding. I mean, that's a huge difficulty because if you don't have enough devices, enough technology, then it's hard to use in a whole classroom setting. So that's the most difficult part of using technology. Once you have the technology, I think the difficulties then turn into your service provider, your wireless connection, how many devices can get on at one time, the reliability of them, your tech support, if you've got enough people to help you when there are problems, make sure everything's running smoothly, that then becomes your problem. So it just depends on where you are with the technology you have. If you've got enough to supply the whole room, then it becomes on your reliability, your support, and make sure it's running. But if not, it's your money.
Absolutely.
Because you've got to be able to purchase it to make it work.
That makes perfect sense. When you are using technology and you have to team them up, does that make it more difficult to have to team them up on a device?
Yes. Because then they fight for whose turn it is. It's just, but that comes down to, behavior management. But still, it's always easier if it's one-on-one. And I've seen technology used in group settings, and it's perfectly fine. But there again, everybody wants that. They want that one-on-one time with the technology, and therefore it creates issues.
Chaos.
So to say. Yes.
Got it. That's interesting. I've seen some of that in my observation in the classroom and when we're doing our lesson plans with our classroom as well. We had so many that we had to do with Miss Back's class I did, and I've seen that several times. Like if I bring my iPad and that's just the one for the small group, they can't focus on anything else because they want their turn. They want to peek around the corner.
You're exactly right, yes.
Another question I had is, what is your favorite tech tip? Like some tips you could give me?
The ones I usually tell the most are you want to be versatile, but you don't have to be a master at everything. I think a lot of times there's so much good out there, and teachers, they want to use it all. But to be able to use it all, you've got to learn it, and so you need to take time with each thing. Get good at it before you move on to something else. Don't try too much. Be good with one thing and learn to use it and get in the classroom and how it works with the kids before you move on to something else. Because they, like you, they have to have time to master it as well. You can't expect them just to catch on the first time. So I always tell people that. I have tons of teachers that always come in and are saying, how do you know this stuff? That's my job, is to use it and know it. Their job is to use what they're comfortable with. I could turn around and say the same thing to them. How do you do that? I don't use that. So I think it all comes down to using it and becoming familiar with it. Use what's easy to you, what makes sense to you, and go with it.
Having that hands-on makes the biggest difference. It's hard to tell. I'm one of these people, I can't listen to things like you just tell me how to do it. I need to be able to do it, like to navigate myself. You can instruct me as I'm walking through.
Right.
So I like that tip. That's a very good tip.
Yes, and also don't do it for them. Some of them will be like, just do it. No, you need to sit here. I'll walk you through it, but you need to walk. You need to do it. Let me stand here, sit here, and tell you the steps. But you need to do it.
Right.
And a lot of them don't want to take the time to do that.
I'm awful about it. Just let me do it.
Right.
It's a thing I need to work on.
Well, I think it comes down to quick.
Yes.
We want to get it done, so here, just do it.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't really teach them.
Doesn't teach them. Just like with our own children.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give a teacher candidate regarding preparing to teach this new digital generation?
the best advice is just to stay current. You don't have to know how to use everything, but just watch. Find good sites that send out good, new, updated information about new apps, new technology, new interactive. I mean, anything that has to do with classroom and technology. You just need to find an outlet that gives you good information and just stay in the know, I guess, and try things out. You know, don't be scared to try something. Try it. You may not like it, but at least you know a little bit about it and why you don't like it to share that with other people. So I think that's just the main advice that I would give a
I think
new
that's
teacher.
great advice. I like that advice. Sometimes I'm hesitant to try new things just because we're creatures of habit.
We are.
So
Yes.
I think
And
that's
just
a
like
good tip for me.
browsers, my teachers, they get so stuck in with one browser. And I know that sounds simple and small, but I
No.
always tell them, just try another one. And I
like
mean,
different searches can
right, it works differently, and there's just different, and so you don't have to love it, but just try it. And some of them have actually moved to Google Chrome. They can float between the two now, Internet Explorer, because that was the go and be all forever. And then Chrome is the next one that's really popular. And so now I've got several teachers that can move around in both. But Firefox, Mozilla is not, it's still foreign to them. And it's been around so long. And they're similar, but all three of those offer so many different aspects.
Right.
That it would be good for them to just be versatile in everything. So
Absolutely. Well, I think those are very good tips, and I think I can take those and use them in my classroom
hope
one
so.
day,
I
even
hope
in my own home with my own children.
Yes. I hope so.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.